The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows.
In this War Games match, there are 3 respective teams in DIY, the Undisputed Era, and the Inferno. 2 superstars from 2 of those respective teams shall begin the match. This one-on-one match will continue for 2 minutes until a new superstar from another one of the teams is released. After 2 minutes, a new superstar from one of the teams will be released at random and added to the match. This triple threat will continue until after 3 more minutes have passed, and the rest of the teammates will then be released, and War Games will officially begin.
And now, let the War Games begin!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MyCAREER Universe episode 22 in Wwe 2K20, and welcome to War Games. As you can see, Dante Inferno in his War Games attire looking fantastic. But the question on everyone's minds after NXT this past week, Dante Inferno saying that the flames will rise again. This is his first ever War Games match though. Will that become a reality? I heard the rules moments ago, and it looks like Dante Inferno will in fact be one of the 2 starting off this match. We'll find out who will be joining him in the first one-on-one match in a second, and then after a couple minutes have passed, a 3rd man will be entered into the equation, and then a few more minutes pass after that, and the War Games will officially begin. This is what the all-out war, no pun intended, has led to between the Undisputed Era and the rest of the NXT roster, and it has now come to this at War Games. I don't even really need to repeat the story. You all know how we got here. You know how heated it is between these men. So the last episode of the MyCAREER Universe, you know just how brutal this match is about to get. And here comes one member of the Undisputed Era, but which one is it going to be to kick things off with Dante Inferno? That is the question, and it's Adam Cole, baby, the NXT champion. Well, this is going to be very interesting.
Representing Undisputed Era from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, the NXT champion, Adam Cole!
Baby, this is not an unfamiliar scene for Adam Cole heading into War Games. He's done it before, and he's won it all before. The most experienced man heading into this match type, and you've got to imagine, is the injury that Kyle O'Reilly suffered at the hands of Champa a couple of weeks ago playing on his mind? I imagine not really. I mean, I'm sure he's concerned about Kyle O'Reilly, but wait a second. That's the classic Adam Cole right there. You know it's on his mind, but you know he's probably focused on War Games, the NXT champion, because he's been here before. He has the experience. This is certainly one way to kick things off inside the War Games. Adam Cole and Dante Inferno, no strangers to each other. You all know that by now. And here we go, Inferno and Adam Cole to begin this one as the ref rings the bell. The timer begins. And I don't even really need to go into detail between these 2 men. For most of you, you already know the story. These 2 men, it's safe to say there is no love lost, and they do not like each other. As there's a big suplex by Inferno to kick this one off here in the War Games. Now Inferno with a clothesline, he's wasting no time. He's wanting to get his hands on Adam Cole, and just Adam Cole for a very long time. Now he can do it right here at NXT TakeOver as the countdown goes down. There will be a 3rd man joining us very soon as Adam Cole turns the tide. And that 3rd man that'll be joining us momentarily could be from DIY, it could be another one from the Undisputed Era, it could be MATT RIDDLE, of course, from the Inferno. It is chosen completely at random, and we will not know until they come out here. But right now it's just about focusing on the subject at hand, Cole and Inferno. The only time these men have had a one-on-one match, interestingly, is actually what led to Adam Cole's hair predicament right now, and that is the hair versus title match about a month ago or so, where Adam Cole, of course, as you can see, spoiler alert, was forced to shave his hair. Oh, and there's a nice hit by Inferno and the Kip Up Classic. Oh, and hang on a second, the timer has come down to this here in the final 10 seconds. Who is going to be joining us? Will it be the first member of DIY in this match, or will it be Inferno or Wwe? Goodness me, here comes Tommaso Champa, the 3rd man entered into this structure, representing DIY. Here comes the Blackheart.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Champa!
man who may not have War Games experience, but he is certainly one that is ready for War Games, one of the most brutal competitors. And heading into this match, he sent a message to the Undisputed Era by putting Kyle O'Reilly on the shelf after that, throwing him off the trailer. No doubt in my mind that if anyone's ready, Champa's ready. And look at this, Champa wasting no time and interjecting himself into this matchup here, entering himself into this fray. And now look at this, Champa is trying to lift up Dante Inferno, and he does for the suplex as Adam Cole watches on. Now Adam Cole's going to try to pick up the scraps as Inferno rolls to the outside. Oh my goodness, and now Tommaso Ciampa has a chair, and Inferno's about to feel the wrath of that DDT. And now Tommaso Ciampa, oh hang on a second, he's about to go for that fairy tale ending on Cole. Hitting your finisher at this point in the match, it really doesn't matter because no team is eligible to win War Games until everyone has entered the match, until the War Games has officially begun. And Ciampa goes for a knee there on Inferno as the countdown continues, and there's a crucifix as well. Oh my goodness, and now, oh my god, Ciampa with the double knees to the back of Inferno, and Cole now gonna pick up the scraps. But look at Ciampa, he's got his eyes on Adam Cole, he doesn't care, he has had enough of Adam Cole Newey as well. There is no teams, there's gonna be no alliance between Ciampa and Cole, I promise you that. Oh wait a second, now Inferno working on the arm here of Ciampa as the countdown continues. We are getting down into it now, and look at this, now the timer is entering its final form because War Games is about to officially begin here at NXT TakeOver. 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the War Games has officially begun. Everyone is in here now, and it has officially underway. And look at that, a wicked dropkick there. You got Gargano in here now, you got Riddle, Humberto, everything is going down as Adam Cole delivers a move there to Matt Riddle. This is going to be very hard to follow as there's a big knee by Matt Riddle. Ciampa's down as well, there's a clothesline. Inferno and Cole are the two men who have been in this structure the longest, and so you know they're going to be a little fatigued. There goes Inferno to the outside. War Games has officially begun, so pinfall submissions are all legal now and they can begin as there's a huge German suplex by Carrillo. Now look at this, oh, Inferno pushes Gargano off though. This is going to be as hectic as it comes, it's going to be fast, it's going to be furious. And look at this again, you know these two men have a deep disdain for each other, and there's a Russian leg sweep to Adam Cole from Dante Inferno. Now Dante Inferno going again for a slam on Champa as Matt Riddle takes out Gargano. A little bit of DIY versus Inferno right there. And now look at the only two men of a team standing in the ring, Inferno and Riddle gonna work together, and Riddle has Champa in a bad position here. This is not good. Inferno watches on as Matt Riddle is about to deliver a massive superplex in War Games. Oh wait a second, I think Adam Cole just went for that last shot, but Matt Riddle moves out of the way and delivers a huge knee. Meanwhile, Dante Inferno has Champa in that crossface over there. Carrillo's going for something. Carrillo with a super kick. Oh, never mind, Champa, I think, yeah, Champa's working his way out of that crossface by Inferno, and there's a right hand straight to the throat. Oh my goodness, and Matt Riddle almost just, oh my god, and Gargano throws him. Ciampa with the fairy tale heading to Cole. Carrillo breaks up the pin to save the Undisputed One, Adam Cole there, but Ciampa is still choking the life out of him. And now, oh my god, Humberto Carrillo going for that Carrillo's curse inside War Games. And Ciampa just about breaks up the pin, and Carrillo can't believe it. Look at the destruction in the way in this match. Every man is down except Carrillo, who's going up with the splash. Look at this, an interesting scene developing. Only Adam Cole and Carrillo are now standing up inside War Games. Will we see a repeat of years past for the Undisputed Era? And look at this, this is where the Undisputed Era are their most dangerous. They just begin to dominate inside War Games. And look at this, Humberto Carrillo's gonna go for a move to Matt Riddle. We know the history between those two. It was actually Humberto Carrillo all those months ago who cost Matt Riddle 2 months of his career, taking him out, forcing him to relinquish the North American Championship, which Carrillo would eventually go on to win as Cole delivers that package pile driver to Champa. Now Carrillo there, you can see him working down on Dante Inferno. You know the history between those two, but Inferno with a counter clothesline, and now Gargano with a kick. Inferno moves out of the way though, and look at this, there's Champa and Gargano working together on Inferno. Oh, but wait a second, Gargano was in that Gargano escape, but he realized that Champa was in trouble, and he goes to help Champa out. And now Gargano and Champa working together as a well-oiled machine here on Matt Riddle and the Inferno. And Gargano rolls through, he counters, and there's a drop toe hold inside War Games by Gargano. He goes for a move there, and Riddle moves out of the way, busted him wide open, and there's an enziguri. This has been fast and furious here in War Games, and I think we're just getting underway. These men aren't gonna stop anytime soon, and now Gargano has Riddle. Here we go, tornado DDT. Wait a second now, look at this, there's the neck breaker, and Carrillo with a counter, and there's Oh my god, a huge enziguri sending Adam Cole outside the ring, and now Inferno with that straight jacket to Carrillo over there. And now look at this, Dante Inferno on Humberto Carrillo with the back suplex, and every man in this match has a problem with Humberto, and they're all focusing on him now. Wait a second, Champa turns his attention, and here we go, and Humberto managed to get out of that Gargano escape there, but Gargano is still in control, and there's the cutter, and now Inferno went for that Inferno overdrive there on Champa. It was countered though, and Ciampa's looking for a move here. I think we know exactly what he's looking for here inside War Games. The fairy tale ending is coming for that Inferno here, and there it is, the fairy tale ending. The damage is not done, and there's the neck breaker to Inferno, and now Gargano is in control here. Meanwhile, Champa with that air raid siren, Riddle with a kick to Cole, and now the frog splash by Gargano. There is so much going on. It is so hard to call now. Matt Riddle with the goal, the bro to sleep, the German suplex as well, and Champa sends down Inferno with the burning hammer, and Champa breaks up the pin there from Riddle, and now Champa is going to set his sights on the original bro. And now wait a second, Champa with the STO, or should I say the ST bro, because Matt Riddle is not looking too good right now. Now Champa throwing Matt Riddle with that suplex, and Champa is the only one standing tall. DIY the only ones in the ring. Is this a sight that we'll see at the end of all this? Is it going to be DIY's night to reign in War Games? And look at this, Champa picking up Gargano, helping him up. These two men, when they're on the same page, there is nobody better, arguably. And look at this again, Champa and Gargano. We could be looking at the next NXT Tag Team Champions with the way they're moving right now. Champa helping out Gargano, then slamming down Humberto, and a big knee to Cole as well. This is Champa and Gargano's night. Oh, and there goes Inferno with the reverse famous of busting him wide open. Now the Gargano escape was locked in on Humberto Carrillo, and this is going to be it. No, the knee straight to the back of the head, and the punch straight to the head of Gargano. Johnny Wrestling is going to feel the wrath of Humberto Carrillo's curse. But again, Gargano kicks out. The ever-resilient Gargano gets out of it. But wait a second, Ciampa's looking for that fairy tale ending. It's broken up, and there's a clothesline by Carrillo, but Matt Riddle catches him there. You see it. And now, oh my god, Inferno on one side, Riddle on the other with a German suplex and the elbow drop. But again, a kick out by Humberto Carrillo. Oh my god, these men, I've never seen such a war, such a resilient war. Nobody wants to give in. Now, oh my goodness, and there goes Humberto Carrillo. And Inferno's thinking about something here. This is not good for Tommaso Ciampa, looking for that Inferno overdrive, and he connects. But again, Ciampa with a kick out there. How are these men still going in this one? I don't understand. Oh no, for goodness sake, Inferno over there has just introduced a table. The crowd was chanting, we want tables, and Inferno says, ask and you shall receive. Oh, now Inferno with the swing around neck breaker, countered by Champa though, mid-maneuver. Sicilian psychopath has been rolling this entire match. He may be the MVP for DIY as he goes for a German suplex there to Inferno, and he's not letting his grip go. He has kept Inferno in the grabs, and Dante's going for a ride now. He's going to go for that third is Champa, this sixth sadistic bastard. Right on the table as well. Now of course Cole comes in to pick up the scraps. Oh my goodness, and now look at Champa with Cole on the table there. No love lost between those two, man. I said it before and I'll say it again. There is no alliance between DIY and Wwe. Even if it may seem like that momentarily, I can promise you they are not on the same page. And now Carrillo with a big knee to the back of Inferno. Riddle is down. The Inferno aren't looking very good right now, but the tide could change. This is War Games after all. Any man or woman for that matter who enters War Games is built to last. They know they've got to go the distance. They know they've got to survive, and I think these men are doing that right now as Gargano goes for a big move on Cole, and now, oh my god, there's another Carrillo's curse. But Champa is still hanging on. No one will survive except Champa is surviving War Games right now. The table has been set up. Oh no, Inferno's about to pick up Adam Cole here, but he suplexes him on the other side there. Perhaps Inferno a little dazed after that brutal match at NXT this past Wednesday, and after War Games so far, he didn't know where that table was, although he still has his sights on Adam Cole here, and this is not good for the undisputed one. Oh wait a second, Adam Cole with a counter though, very smart, trying not to get put through that table understandably, and Carrillo comes in to help, and the Wwe are just with that gang mentality on Inferno. Wait a second, look at this, Matt Riddle has Adam Cole exactly where he wants him now, and Matt Riddle has him hooked in the bro mission. As Champa on the other side of the ring kicks out, Riddle has not tapped out Adam Cole, the NXT champion, with that bro mission. Oh wait a second though, Riddle has him exactly where he wants it for the bro Derek, and hang on a second, look at this, Adam Cole going for a right with a superplex on the table. And Matt Riddle catches Humberto with a knee as well. This is an undisputed clear out right now by the original bro. And Matt Riddle is about to take Adam Cole downtown for a bro Derek. And Adam Cole delivers that, and there's the final flash knee by Dante Inferno. And he sends Gargano into the cage there. Gargano's on the outside now. And look at this. Inferno has everybody where he wants them. Oh my god, and Riddle catches Cole with a knee. And look at the team who's standing. But wait a second, Cole with a counter though. And Adam Cole has just been caught by Matt Riddle with the bro Derek again. And Matt Riddle into the cover as Inferno watches on. And the Inferno bro have done it. What a brutal and unforgiving contest for all 6 of these men. But in the end, the flames rise again, bro. As the Inferno bro conquer NXT TakeOver. They conquer the War Games.